Well, good morning guys, we're up nice and early. It's just 5:10 in the morning, the birds are singing, a little bit overcast but nice low pressure day. And I had a look at the weather and the conditions just screamed that I had to get out fishing. And I absolutely love doing this, get up nice and early, grab a couple of quick hours before I start work at 8:30. So here on the River Nene, got its beautiful little narrow section, it's just behind me over my shoulder here. So we're going to have a look. Some little nook and cranny swims, there's all sorts here, there's rush beds, there's willows, there's gravel runs, there's all sorts to explore in this little sort of half-mile section of the river. So without further ado, I think we should get some kit out and go and have a go. Right, so I'm just about to creep into my first swim of the day, which is just behind me through these trees. And I just thought it'd be worth talking about the kit super quick. So I've got a 10-foot, 2¼ pound test curve opportunist rod, nice big reel loaded with 10-pound barbel line, nice strong stuff, belt and braces, and that is fished straight through to a lovely sharp size 6 grappler hook. Absolutely awesome, perfect for a nice big bit of meat that I'm going to be putting on. And because I'm fishing meat today, I want to be fishing it as close to free line as possible. So the little setup I've got here, although it is super simple, is actually quite important. And all I've got is that size 6 grappler tied direct to the end of my line, and then I've got 1 or 2 swan shot, probably 18 inches from the hook. Now these are really important, even though it's as rudimentary of a rig as possibly can be, it's actually really effective, because in the slow swims I can take these off and freeline the meat, but where there's a bit more pace or a bit more depth, I can either add 1 or 2 swan shot. And the key thing here is it's balanced, so that they only just hold the bottom, that's the key. By that I can cast it into any, it's almost like lure fishing, I can cast my little piece of meat into all little nooks and crannies and stuff like that. And because I've got this nicely balanced, all I have to do is either move my rod tip or pull the line ever so slightly, and it'll work the meat down the swim. So that is it, a simple and effective rig, strong tackle. Could have some rooks on our hands today. If we are lucky to catch a few chub, it's ever so weedy. And this strong tackle means that we can get them out with minimal fuss. So let's get through these bushes and see if we can catch one. That looks lovely just in there. There's a little run off. There's a weir in the distance there. Okay, so this is a bit of a jungle swim. Maybe better in the one down below, but we'll give this one a little go. Got on nice big cube of meat. I'm just going to try and flick it under these trees. I reckon if I get a nice long drop, I can pendulum it just off that reed there. This one. Let's see what happens. Sacre bleu. Actually had a bite then, I missed it. There's a kingfisher there, look, just sat on the tree. Beautiful. I think I've had my chance in this spot. In these small rivers, you don't tend to get many chances. Here comes a kingfisher, look. Sat on that tree, can you see him? No, that's it, my chance is gone. Oh, I've got one. Yes. Get him. Yeah. Well guys, I thought I'd missed my chance in that swim. I missed a good bite, just chucked it upstream, got a real funny little pluck, got this little, absolute little mint, little chub.
just never caught anything in this swim, and I just flicked it at the back of that tree, and I just felt in my fingers a nice fish. And I've got one here. It might be £4, so whew, cracking. Good scrap that.
So there you go, guys. Lovely little morning 3-pounder, bit of a warrior. Not going to weigh him, but probably 3 and a bit pound. Bit spawned out. Had a scrape with an otter looking at that tail, but lovely fish, absolutely lovely fish, and absolutely nail that piece of meat. So let's get him back and we'll move downstream. But buzzing with that, great little result, and pressure's off now. Nice chub.
Oh, this is a new swim for me. Never fished this one. Looks nice, nice even flow. In the words of Pearl Jam. Oh, I had a bite then. Yes. Whew. What a battle.
Look at him. Chucked the meat against the grass and pulled the rod out of my hands after missing a bite. I was feeling a bit dejected with myself, but look at that, beautiful. That got the old ticker going, and I reckon I've got another 3 spots to explore, and then it's work time. But even if I don't get another bite, I'll be happy with the 3 fish I've caught. Beautiful. So we're talking about swims, just quickly. Obviously any overhang, willows and stuff is well worth a try, but swims like this, I found on this river, are absolutely, not dead certs, but often the best ones for chub. You've got like a bit of a straight here, it's quite even pace, there's a bit of depth, and these reeds, they're ever so undercut under there, and I think the chub just sort of lie along there, and I just got my meat right next to that reed there, and I had one bite, then I chucked it back in and it absolutely ripped off. So this looks like a boring swim to people just walking past. They probably won't even look at this one because it's not got bulrushes and overhangs and stuff, but trust me, in my experience, especially on this river, these sort of swims with this nice even pace, bit of depth, are brilliant for chub, so never ignore these ones.
Oh, I watched him come up and take it, that one. Come out of nowhere. Absolutely awesome. Wow. Yes. I actually chucked the piece of meat in, saw the old chub come out of the reeds and take it. Brilliant. Awesome fishing.
Another fish from the Nene, another nice little summer 2.5 pounder probably. But what was interesting about that one is I found another spot with more of these sort of thick green rushes. I don't know what they aren't bulrushes, they're sort of irises. And I flicked a piece of meat right next to it, and this beauty just came out of nowhere and absolutely nailed it, and I saw it happen. Just brilliant, lovely to see. And I just watched him come out of the reeds and absolutely smash that piece of meat. Didn't even wait for an indication, I just struck into him because I could see he'd nailed the bait. So there we go guys, our before work session has come to an end. The road's starting to get busy now, people are off to work, I've got to get to work as well unfortunately, but there you go, that's the nature of the beast, and that is what these sessions are all about. Snatching a couple of hours. I've got a young family, and sometimes these 2 hours are the only bit of fishing I get in the week, so I make the most of it. I get up nice and early, get down the river, This is nice and local for me, catch a few chub, but what could be better? We've had 4 nice fish today, really enjoyable fishing, basically free lining meat, just awesome fishing, the true essence of fishing in my opinion, and I'm going to go to work now with a massive smile on my face, so give it a go this summer, you won't be disappointed.